Oof, that sucks, man. Sorry. I'll talk a little bit. Yeah, you got to be careful. You know, it's kind of funny. We see those emails all the time about third-party transactions and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of those people out there. You got to be real careful. Usually, word of mouth, people you know. That's where I would stay. I wouldn't go with new people that you don't know. I just, it's so easy to get scammed in this, especially when you know. I'm sure after you play for a while, you know how the game goes and you know how much money can be spent in this game. It's so easy for someone to scam people. So I wouldn't risk it unless you're absolutely sure you know the person. It's hard. It's rough. But it's good to see you. I hope you're having a good night. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Like I said, there's a lot of things, especially like emails and all that kind of stuff. You need everything. Usually, when you go for bases, it's tough, but with everything else, it's, you know, either way, you still got to be careful. There's some reputable people, but it can't be. I don't really see it as a third party because they're not really bucking the system. It's not like they're hacking or anything like that. I see it as a little different, and I think the game does too, the developers, because it's not really hacking per se. They're just, you know, with the extra skins and stuff that people get, you know, which is a little different. But yeah, they do the basic. Honestly, though, the game, if you are looking for a base and stuff like that, the developers have the website that they own. That's a little more reputable because there's accountability and stuff like that. So people can't just rip you off straight off the bat. If that's something you want to do. All right. Where are we at? Is it almost that time? Yep. All right. I want to get one in my bracket though. Yeah. So yeah, I would stick. Hey, Rooftop Korean, what's going on? All right. Let's. All right. So today today's gonna be a battle. There's not really any contesting over here. They're already going. Is there? Oh, there is a flag. There's really no contesting. This is just a matter of doing it. We've just started. 38 days still left, and we're already on our third capital. Today was the first day we're taking capitals. There's a lot that goes in. It's weird because right off the bat, like day one, I was taking level 17, 18 tiles. I think the highest I was able to get was a 20. I wasn't able to do 21. It's a little weird. There's a little bit of a weirdness to it because level 21 tiles were not supposed to be there. From my understanding, 17 and 21 should not be in this Eden, but they are. So I wonder if that was an optimized feature. But with this one, we do have seasons, we have things like that. So weather, all that kind of stuff does play a factor. A minor one, but it's something to keep an eye out for. It's interesting. But yeah, today we'll be taking our capital. The funny thing is we were taking towns, large level 2 towns in like 10 minutes. We've been on top of this. What's the max tiles with? I thought it was 16. No, well, initially yes. After a while, they do go from 17 to 21. 21 is the highest you'll see. I think so far. I don't think they go higher than that though. To be fair. Oh, is it not showing? Jesus, why is it not showing? No, I need. Where is it? Why is it not showing? Oh, because I have this up, right? No, what do I have? There we go. Let me move it down just a hair. There. All right. Sorry about that. Not even able to see anything. Yeah, so this is our third capital of the day. We've started very strong this season. We were able to put together, well, not us, but this state has able to put together a pretty good competitive team. I'm pretty glad to be part of it. 1380. But yeah, I think the next Eden will be joining brackets, so that should make things a little more interesting. Yeah, tiles, I don't know how to explain it. Things just get a little over the top. But as of right now, most of my APCs are mostly level T10 fighters for this. My immunity is already 6400, so I'm not having a problem here. So for advice, Sven is going to be your biggest SX hero for taking higher level tiles early, for pushing them. So Sven is going to be should be your #1 target when it comes to SX heroes, and then the rest kind of fall into place. Another one for taking structures is going to be Death Rider. Death Rider is right here on my second APC. Let me pull him back up. Him right here, he's in my middle. He adds destruction power. The bracket is lopsided, yeah. Well, so's ours. A lot of the brackets are already lopsided, okay? And that is kind of natural. But as the brackets start to combine, you'll start to see more intermingling, I guess, so to say. and that's just the way it is. I mean, you could always immigrate to another place too. That's also an option. Trust me, I'm still, look, I've been in this bracket now, I think a month and a half, 2 months, and I'm just catching up to where most players are. So there's a lot. They threw a lot at us. We have the pets, we have, you know, the mechs, we have season techs, we have all the other new research techs. They just throw a ton of stuff at you. But as soon as this immunity drops, you're going to watch everybody flock to it, and then you'll watch it really go down. We'll probably be able to do this last 3 mil HP or whatever you want to call it, durability, in like probably 10 minutes. It'll go quick. Our S3 got combined with S4 for our first Eden coming up to that. No, my bracket had to go through every single one. Well, my old bracket did skip the last one, which was season 6. They immediately got thrown into season 7. The reason I think behind that is because that is going to be the bracket that is going to merge with us for the next Eden, and they want you on the same Eden. Otherwise, you know, especially with the new technology and everything, if they're behind, it's not fair. So I think that's why they skipped, and now they're coming back. So I have a feeling when we do our next Eden and there's 20 states involved, which would be 2 brackets, they're gonna merge, not merge, but they're gonna link 71 through 90. 1371, I'm sorry. 1371 through 1390. Come on, where is my mouse? There it is. And now everyone is converging. 104 APCs attacking right now. 105. Yeah. So we this right here. Oh, so by the way, also another little add-on here is you can see how many APCs are attacking at any given time. So that's also a pretty cool feature to watch. You can see your opponent and you. That's a nice little feature. You can see how many people are actually participating. And then after, so in this season of Eden, after you take capitals, there will be guardians that pop up. So basically like little boss monsters that everyone can attack, and you get extra bonus stuff too. There is a lot of extra little bonuses in this season of Eden where you can get a lot of resources and a lot of extra coins and tons of other stuff so that you can keep your progress flowing. Does that mean they will merge 91 through 1409? Maybe, more than likely. But I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know when that will happen. That might not be for 2 more Edens. I don't know what you're on. If you're on the same Eden as we are, as I am, as you're seeing, which is X Eden, which is I believe Conflict, which is north and south, with seasons and weather and all that kind of stuff, and tiles 17 through 21. Then yeah, it'll probably be the next Eden. If not, then it'll probably be, you'll have 1 more Eden normal, and then you'll have probably a merged bracket. Yeah, so after that, yeah, you're gonna do north and south again. There's gonna be another one. This is the second time we're doing north and south. But the difference here is we get higher level tiles and we have weather to watch out for in seasons. So there's a difference. There's a little change to it. Not a drastic one, but a little one. I mean, it is and it isn't. It just depends. I think at that point, a lot of people are accustomed to the way things are in the game, and so it can run a lot smoother. But depending on your bracket, I mean, it may be boring just based on, you know, your lack of competition, I guess so to say. Depending on what your, you know, what side you're on and who's on your side. I will say this one it's been a little boring, but at the same time, it's been interesting because there's been a lot of new learning things. So like so for structures, you don't have to do the little squares to get to the center anymore. Yeah, lack of competition, but that will change. That will change. And like I said, you can always, immigrate to another state, and you can, increase your competition a little bit more that way too. People should be immigrating. If there's really no competition, the bracket should be looking at how to fix that. They should be merging states. States should be joining together. If they don't, then that's going to be boring, and it's going to kill a lot of players from wanting to continue. But we are getting a lot of things. If you hang out one more at the end of this season, because you're about to start 6, at the end of 6, you're gonna be getting a lot of stuff. So it's gonna keep you busy. And then they throw a ton of things at you all at once. So the thing is, yeah, we're doing Eden, right? But at the same time we're doing Eden, we have Dawn Mission to take part of. We have Dawn Faction, I believe. Here, let me see. We have Doomsday. We have Alistair going at the same exact time, so we have to go back, fight Alistair. We also have the faction missions. We have Dawn Mission when we get out of this state. There's Dawn Mission as well, which is a whole separate event. There's a lot of stuff to do and keep yourself busy. So yes, it can be boring as far as the Eden side goes, because you might not have a lot of competition, but having to balance the new tech, the pets, the mechs, the new heroes, the new troops, all that kind of stuff, having to balance all of it gets to be will keep you busy. So yeah, while the actual Eden battle might be boring in the beginning or throughout the whole thing, you'll have a lot of stuff to keep you busy, because there's going to be a lot more stuff in your Doomsday shop as well, and you're going to want to get as many coins as possible. It's not necessarily about winning or losing Eden, it's about getting as many coins as you can, because there's a lot of stuff in that shop now that you're going to want to take advantage of. There's special skins, there's special decors, there's, you can get extra resources like unit specialty points or defense plans. It's a ton. After this, I can show you what's in the Doomsday shop now, so you get an idea of what to expect after Season 6. But after Season 6, there is a lot. They throw a ton of shit at you. And that's not even, that's an understatement, because it's like nonstop. It gets overwhelming. That's why I kind of had to step back for a little bit, because it just became so overwhelming. I had to catch up. And it was hard to balance everything going on in life and in the game, and make videos and continue the lives. So... But for today, we're going to do this, and I'll show you a few things, and if there's any questions, I'll answer those, and we'll call it a night. But we're not really getting... I think after Sunday, we're going to actually be having competition. We're going to be fighting other alliances after this Sunday, so the battles will be a little more interesting. But until then, it's been pretty straightforward. Yeah, I'll show. I'll show. There's a lot. The faction missions, always sending out heroes to do those, and then keeping up with the regular events and everything else. It just, like I said, it does get overwhelming. Any idea if limited hero recruitment pool schedules are messed up when they combine seasons? Just want Anna and Tech Priestess, nothing from. No, once the limited hero recruitment pools will go into Season X mostly, and you won't get any of the previous ones. If you want previous season heroes, you're gonna have to get selection tickets or those specific season tickets. But once Season X recruitment pools are more frequent, you're not gonna want any of the other ones really. You just max Tech Priestess? Yeah, that's a good one. She's always good, especially for like your defense APC. It's always good to have her there. All right, I think I'm out of Dura for right now. And we'll probably wind up taking it soon, because we're down to the last 480. I mean, this is a capital, and keep in mind this is week 1 because I feel like the start of Eden is just like a warm up. So technically, I guess this would be the official first week, and we're already taking capitals. So we've set up a pretty good team. Now, we're not just our state. We are combined with a few other alliances in other states. So that's helped. But you get a lot of stuff. There's also guild skills. We now have guild skills whenever they want to activate them. What else do we have? We come into Doomsday, we go to the season. You have milestones, which are a little different, but they all give you different rewards for hitting different things. Personal merit, guild holds a checkpoint level 4, holds a capital level 5. We technically needed one more, which I think we're getting right now. I think this is the last one. Maybe this is the 4th one. We get, season achievement. Season challenge is still there. Your season challenge will now have deluxe rewards. A 3rd line. However, this is expensive. This is $50. What else? You get temporary preparedness. You get extra stuff here. You get season gifts. You get extra stuff here. Battle manual. We haven't had it open yet, but it will open up, and that'll give you extra skill for Eden. Let's see. Yeah, we're almost done. And then I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna be able to get another one off. Yeah, that's about done. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, 74, 72, 71, 70. Yeah, people are almost done. It looks like people are mostly out of Dura and they're slowing down, and it is done. 17 minutes to take a capital. I think that's pretty fucking amazing. Last season, it took us like 4 flags to take a level 2 at this stage. So I have to say, that's pretty impressive. To me, anyways. All right, so let me show you a few of the little bit of extra little tidbits here. Alistair, you're familiar with, so I won't go into that. The faction mission here gets you merit in Eden, which gives you a little bit of extra ranking so that you get better rewards. Oh, what's up, Oliver? How are you doing, man? Good to see you. So yeah, we just took the capital. So basically your factions for your heroes: Desert Eagle, Fearless Legion, Heralds of Freedom, Mercenaries. If you go into each one, you have a experience bar. You send them out to do missions. Basically, you just click, you choose a couple of heroes that are in that faction, and you send them out for missions. Every time you level up, you do get a bonus to your hero. So for example, I have a level 8 or a level 9 in the Desert Eagle faction, and because I'm at level 9, I get an extra hero damage of the faction, so those heroes will get extra damage of 5%, but I also get extra might, resistance, only for the heroes in this faction person, not the other ones. So sending them out for that keeps you busy. And then Dawn mission is there, but I have to leave the state. I don't want to leave the state just yet. You can also get rare earth material, because that is where your season tech comes from, which I will show you. Let me set this up real quick. So if I go back into my base, I know we kind of briefly talked about it. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. I know I briefly talked about it, and I showed it in the video. I showed about all the research. So you have survival tactics, you have season techs, mech, top military techs. Military advance 1 is, everyone should have that anyways. That's just the new tree that they added in. So I believe everyone has it. But as for these 4, these happen after season 6. And I know I talked about those in the video. And the same thing with the Yesterday tech. Yesterday tech is going to focus on getting your base to level 30, and eventually it'll go to 35. And then you'll get your T11 troops if you do these trees, but these trees take forever. And then you increase the strength of each troop type in your third one, and then it goes on from there. Then you'll also have pets, which is something I kind of want to talk about because pets gets overwhelming. There's a lot of things you can do with them. You do a pet hunt, which is basically the same thing as looking for heroes. And then once you get the pets, you come to the pet house and you can level them up and evolve them, upgrade, evolve, all that kind of stuff. And then if you train, there is a pet paradise where you send your pets to get extra buffs and stuff like that. So it gets to be a lot, and it's hard to explain just real quick off the top of my head. The mechs, which I also will make a video on, become available as well. And I am holding out to get my epic weapons, all epic weapons. So I'm not really upgrading my mechs at this time. I stood back so that I can get epic weapons. And pretty much the only way to get epic weapons is to do this, to get the crates here, and luckily get one. But there is an event, the Everything Counts event, and if you get 120 of those crates, which costs a lot of USB, you will get guaranteed 2 epic. If we come over to Doomsday Lab, this is where I was kind of talking. Your Doomsday shop changes completely. You can start using Eden coins. Your Eden coins, you can get skins. Look, I'm with you on that, Darnell, man. I'm with you. The pets, I'm not a big fan of. Now, don't get me wrong. I think the idea is cool. I just don't really care for the application of it. But hey, whatever. I would like to see like the pets in action. That's something I would want to see, but you don't really get to see them, so that's kind of lame in that aspect. But your Eden coins will be used for, you can get skins, which these skins here for the particular SX hero will give an extra combat skill. These are the only skins that will give extra combat skills to that particular hero, which is good. You can also get the Doomsday landscape set, which is actually pretty big. So I would use the coins on them if you can, if you have them available. But I'm not going to tell you how to spend your coins. I don't think anything here is going to be a bad idea, except for maybe these. You might not really need the flexibilities. These ones are the basic ones. There's nothing fancy about these. So your flexibilities, these are kind of a waste, but skins and the landscape would be a worthwhile use of those coins. You can have regular coins, which your gold coins, which there's 2 other landscapes. There's 4 landscapes all together. 2 of them are in gold coins. 1 is in the Eden coin, and 1 is in the silver store. But yeah, these are the basic ones that you've probably seen: the crystals, the resets. Nothing fancy here. The gene fragment here, though, I think this is can heal more troops for less kind of deal. You have your tickets as per normal, but then you also have war badges you can get, unit specialty points, defense plans, and mod drawings when you do get to that point. Your silver, you can get base skins, but it's only for like 60 days, 30 days. I wouldn't personally waste that many coins on that. I wouldn't do it. I would save it up because your CME cards is more valuable. The rare earth exchange card is more valuable. Shit. Even the honor capsules are more valuable than that. And you can also get the skin, or the landscape set, which is also a better use of the coins. So silver has a good one. But I will say there's a nice little ad here. So there is a selection recruitment ticket of a Season X hero. If you take 6 of the Season X tickets, the basic ones, where you just pick a pool and you get whatever they give you. If you take 6 of those and combine them, you can actually pick any Season X hero you want. which is a nice little thing, but it does cost 6. So I don't know. It can be a decent trade-off if you need a particular hero. So yeah, that's a nice little add-on, and you will have plenty of opportunities to get coins from taking anything from doing achievements to taking structures. The capital, which I would show you if I could pull up my mail, but the capital probably gave me probably like 6,000 gold coins and a bunch of other shit. So also, we just had this unlocked. I don't know if everyone had it unlocked, but you can have the supernova. So you have the supernova, and now you have the nebulizer. So now we have another whole setup for your whatever it's called, energizer lab. What else? There's T11 troops, which take a long time. 2 selection tickets per season. Oh, you mean total that you can exchange? Yeah. But you still need 6 in order to get 1. So, you know, if you need if you still have a lot of Season X heroes open, I guess it really doesn't matter. But if you're going for someone in particular, like Sven, if you need Sven, then yeah, that would be worth it. But for me, I already have Sven, I already have Death Rider, and I think those are going to be the 2 that are going to be the most useful for tiling and helping destroy structures. Those are already set up, so honestly, the rest are kind of like, all right, I'll get them. We just had the pool, the second new hero batch for Thunderbolt. So I have him fully unlocked. I have Guarding Light unlocked. So I have her done. I have Thunderbolt done. And I did get the new SP hero, and I wanted to make a video about this, kind of talk about who you can match her with and all that kind of stuff. Honestly, just a quick little thing. She can go anywhere. Honestly. There's really no... Oh, wait. I can attack... Oh, I don't even know if I have... So this is the Guardian thing. Can I do it? Where is it? Come on. Load. God, you're killing me here. So laggy. This is what happens when 50 million people are doing stuff. Or are they... Where are they going? Oh, must already be done. Anyways, I was wondering where everyone was sending their troops to. They must be just tiling to go to, well, they're just setting up to go tile after this. Here we go. This is what I wanted. So, city occupation. So by doing this, which one has all the... So rare earth, 7,500, 10,000, 40, 10,000 honor points is something else. And then first occupation is going to be that. Doomsday coins, 3,000. I'm surprised that's all it is, but... Yeah. There was something. Oh, the hero, the nun, the new SP hero. So the new SP hero, honestly, and I kind of want to make a video about it to talk about why, but summed up, yeah, she's a vehicle hero, ranged vehicle hero. She's a damage dealer. Okay, that's her primary thing. She deals a ton of damage. That's her primary focus. So, as long as you don't match her with heroes that focus on normal attack damage, she should be good. So your heroes like Tuner, Panther, those sort of heroes wouldn't be a great match with her. But outside of that, you could pretty much match her with anyone else, because her primary focus is, I'm dealing a shit ton of damage to one enemy, and I'm gonna lower their ability to, I think, heal. Yeah. This one is 100% chance to do 570% damage to 2 enemy squads, reducing their healing effects by 70% and increasing the damage they take by 20%. I mean, that's just insanity. And then the last one here is when it's in front or mid row, they take 12% less damage. But if they're in the mid to back, the damage dealt by the hero is increased by 12%. In the first 3 rounds, the damage dealt by the enemy's mid row squad is reduced by 15%. So she is arranged. So if you want to put her in the mid or the back, she's going to do 12% more damage and take 12% less. So this is the way to kind of look at it. This says front or mid, and then this says mid or back. So put her in the middle and get both. She's a mid-row SP hero that's ranged, okay? If you put her in the middle, she's going to take 12% less damage. She's also going to be doing 12% more damage. And in the first 3 rounds, she's going to reduce the enemy's mid-row by 15% and increase their damage taken by 15%. That's their last skill. Oh, I didn't finish it up. I'm sorry. 17. Is that the last one? No, it'll probably be 20%. Either way, that's her focus. So you can pretty much match her with any hero. No, I would say she's more like a better hummingbird with less risk. Hummingbird is a gambling hero because the ability to the chance of her actually successfully hitting with her skills is very low, but if she does hit, she's doing a massive amount of damage. Dark Sister, on the other hand, she pretty much has 100% chance to do everything. The only drawback I could see to her is she can be silenced or suppressed. If she's silenced or suppressed, or is it or? I think it's only, I always get them confused. I believe it's suppressed. If she becomes suppressed, she cannot do her combat abilities. Now, if you mix her with someone who can prevent that, then she will be able to always do her damage. So that's going to be hard for someone to counter. I'm trying to think of good heroes for that. I think, was it Anastasia? I'm just talking about old ones. I'm not talking about new ones because I don't have all the new ones memorized yet. But off the bat, I believe, is it Anastasia that has the blocking? Yeah. 30% chance to remove all debuffs of friendly vehicles and shooters. So she would be good with Anastasia to prevent her from being suppressed. If she isn't suppressed, then she can definitely cast those skills, and they have 100% chance to hit, which is, I believe, what we said. But if she is suppressed, then all of these are pretty much lame. They can't do anything. But yeah, 100% chance to hit. 100% chance to hit, and this is prep skill, so they can't silence this. But this one, combat skill, they can. So these two, the first two, they can knock them out. The third one will be useful anyways. Speaking of silence, suppress any counters to Frank, Revive Soul combo APCs. Everybody seems to get wrecked by them. Yeah, so Frank and Revive Soul combos are still pretty meta. It's kind of hard to fight that at this time, and I think that's kind of one of the reasons why I feel like that's why you always see a new SP hero or a new season hero, in order to kind of balance that little uneasiness. That's not to say that there isn't a potential way to counter it, but the primary thing is it's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard to do it. Is she a TP as her counter? She's so with the nun. I don't even know what's her name. I just say nun. I don't. Maybe I should call her by her actual name. Something sister, right? Dark Sister. With her, there really is no counter for her. I don't see her as like a specific hero counter. I just see her as the first, what's the term I'm looking for? Just massive damage dealer. She's the first massive damage dealer we've seen in a long time. And that's her primary goal. Like, her debuffs, or the prep skill where it kind of lowers the damage that she can take and increases the damage that the enemy can take, that's all kind of minor in the scheme of things. I don't think that's the main focus. I think it's a nice little add-on, but I feel like her main focus is that 100% chance to do 600 damage. So what's her best formation? Anyone that, so she honestly, she can be mixed with anyone. I would either keep her in an all vehicle formation or a fighter shooter vehicle formation. That's where I would put her, and I would try to combine her with someone who can prevent debuffs or reverse them, like Anastasia, like I said earlier. Like I said, I don't know all the SX heroes off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's a couple that can do that. I'm trying to think. I know Mayor has a lot of buff things. That's for the enemy, though. Subject to, yeah, enemy subject, yeah. But I know Anastasia is a prime example of it. I would also keep her away from normal attack heroes like Tuner, Nightingale, Maggie. I wouldn't combine her with. Those heroes focus primarily on normal attacks. She is a primarily skill attack. So you're going to want to keep her focus on skills and match her with other heroes that are going to either protect her skills and allow them to actually get used, or add to the damage that is given by those skills. She would be your main damage dealer to your opponent. So protecting her would be the most important thing. So you're gonna look for support heroes that will protect her or buff her up. Those are gonna be your two things. So off the top of my head, flammable, that's enemy though. Enemy takes 30, all your squads take 30% chance. So you could mix her with Speedster, but if you do, then you're going to want to have a fighter to go with her. And it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to pick Frank or Revive Soul, or even Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is a very good defense hero, but he does a lot of damage as well. But he's good at defense, is his main focus, because he does a lot of damage mitigation. So you could have Thunderbolt in the front. You can have someone that could protect from suppression, and have her in the back, or have her in the mid, and then have someone that can protect in the back. Tuner in front row with Dark Sister. Yeah, I know Tuner does focus more on normal attacks, but I believe you're right. He does have a couple that will protect, and that was the big thing with him. Increase all friendly squads by might. Yeah. So might is good. Oh wait, there's something about immune. 100% chance to become immune to control effects. Yeah, that's it right there. No, Tuner would probably be your best SX hero to match, and since he's a vehicle, you're going to want to do another vehicle. That way you can have 3 vehicles. I mean, you don't have to. If you have a better SX hero, that could go with, but for extra buffs, either have one of each troop type or all the same troop types, but you don't have to if you don't really care. Yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, Tuner would be a good one. I know Nightingale is all right, but she does do a lot of normal attack. Sven would dissuade damage, but he's more for tiles. But really, you want to protect her so she can guarantee to fire off her skills and boost as much as you can. But yeah, there's a lot of SX heroes. Mech Pilot, let me just see real quick. That's a damage dealer. I think honestly she's more damage dealer, right? Prep. Restores troop power. Squad deal 10% damage. Yeah, that's a benefit, I guess. 1 layer of energy. When the energy reaches 600 damage. Yeah, but I honestly, with her, okay, so with Dark Sister, I don't think you'll even wind up getting really to round 5 if you can protect her well, and she can launch all those attacks. I mean, it's not a bad choice, but I don't know if Mech Pilot would be a good one to match. It wouldn't hurt. You just have to kind of look. But mainly, you want to protect. That's the biggest thing. That's not really a major thing. Combat speed. 75 with one more normal attack. That's a normal attack, so that's not really going to apply to her. I know there's a lot of others, but we don't have to go through each one. I do want to kind of take a look and play around. I know that there's been some suggestions already out there. I think there's, I believe 24E did 6. He suggested 6 different formations, but I haven't had a chance to really look at it, to be honest. I've been slam busy. So, but just going off the top of my head and what I'm seeing, that would be your best bet. Tuner and her would be a really good combination just because of the protection. But yeah, finding a third hero would be a good thing to look for. I'll keep an eye out and see, because I just started playing with her. With the Eden thing, I haven't really had a chance to kind of jump around and do a lot of testing. So, yeah. And we're still waiting on Conqueror's Arena. We're waiting on a lot of other things. So there's a lot going on. And like I said, they throw a lot of stuff at you. See, there was a Guardian competition. Son of a bitch. Whatever. Anyways. Any other questions? Because I do want to make a quick video on her, and that might actually be the video this week, since she's still fairly new. So, and I'll play around and take a look at see what's available. I don't have all the SX heroes, and that's one of the reasons why I still haven't had a chance to really analyze all the different possibilities. So, I think that'd be it. Anything else? Any questions? Because, like I said, it gets overwhelming at this point. There's so much going on. You're always doing something. There's always something to do. And I remember for like 3 or 4 seasons, I was doing absolutely jack and shit. And I was so bored. But now I always have something. I have to upgrade all these buildings. There's a ton of buildings I haven't even touched. I still got to save up titanium to upgrade things. I can't even get to level 29 because I still need 440k, and I still got a little while to, not a little while, but I have a little bit. I'm a little off from that. So yeah, things add up. Things add up. So Darnell, for you, going into season 6, I would just play it out regardless of what happens and wait for everything to drop. And then after the season or before the end of the season, start looking at immigrating if you guys are not happy and you want to be a little more competitive. There's a lot of players. I'm sure there's a lot of players in your bracket, and there's a lot of players in the bracket below you. So you can go either way. But yeah, that would be a good suggestion. All right, with that being said, I'll let you guys get ready for reset. Reset's going to be in about 15 minutes, so I'll let you guys get settled, situated, and ready to go. And that way you can get your new day started and get everything going. I will try, let me see. I will try and have a stream on Sunday, because I feel like Sunday is going to be a huge battle day. We're going to be fighting. I think that's going to be the big thing. So I will probably have a stream on Sunday, and I'm going to try and get a video out in the meantime, in between, somewhere from now until then. Like I said, I'm going to try and do a little more on the streaming with this Eden, because I feel like this is going to start getting sweaty soon. But in a fun way, not in an evil way, like I'm used to. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Think of your questions. If you have any, leave them in the Discord, leave them in comments, whichever you want to do, so I can start kind of trying to gear videos and stuff like that for it, or lives. And yeah, we'll go from there. So enjoy the rest of your night, and until next time, be safe out there. Bye.